we got back from watching Arctic Dogs in theaters, one of the lesser known animated features coming out this year. I apologize for the tone, attitude, and lack of energy. I am still kind of getting over being horribly sick. But anyway, I, in short, I liked it, but when don't I like these things? I don't know, some people, I heard that the animation quality wasn't very good, but I didn't find any problem with it at all, actually, personally. I thought it was halfway decent, if not pretty good. But there's a lot to enjoy with this movie, I think. And it's Jeremy Renner, who is, if you don't know, that's Hawkeye from the Avengers. He plays a Arctic fox named Swifty in this one. And who knew the guy had actual comedy chops, because he's not bad. I laughed a bit. The characters seem to be pretty enjoyable. They have a surprisingly high quality cast. It's like they got Angelica Houston, who plays I'm gonna say Russian Caribou, who is the boss of the delivery company. They have Alec Baldwin as the polar bear best friend. But despite Heidi Klum plays the love interest Standard Vixen, who happens to be a magnificent engineer. Yeah, clever like a fox, I suppose. But anyway, there's some interesting things there that I feel probably is going to wind up being underappreciated if everyone listens to other people on the internet as saying this movie is terrible because the animation is blah blah blah. I think the animation was fine. At worst, it was a couple years back for someplace like Pixar or something. I was like, but this is a smaller studio, a lower budget, smaller studio, so a few years back, by Pixar standards, is fine. But still, fact is, I bought the ticket, I watched the movie, and I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed a lot of the characters. There were a pair of otters that were a mix between the French Resistance and conspiracy theorists. Conspiracy nuts. And that's funny. That's funny to me. The villain, a walrus, played by John Cleese. Brilliantly by John Cleese. I really appreciated this villain, as everything is just the charm, wit, and humor of the Monty Python legend. But there's just... he did something that the stereotypical villain didn't do, and I appreciate. He has the good guys trapped, And you know how you normally put them in an elaborate death trap and then leave them alone. He puts them in an elaborate death trap. He does leave them alone, but after a couple minutes, he says, "Let's check up on them." And although he only kind of checks up on them, I still appreciate it. He does audio only, and he hears them screaming. There's a screaming for a different reason, but he still checked up on them through sound, and we're like, "Oh, screams of agony, very good, right on time." But I do appreciate that he tried, and that's more than a lot of villains did. So props on that at least. They did a very good job at making Puffins both cute and terrifying. There are a few morals to be learned, but I don't think they are that heavy-handed thrown at you, except maybe the one they straight out say at the end, which they really could have gone without saying at the end. That could have gone unspoken, and it felt a little, I don't know, what's the term, cringy by doing so. But overall, yeah, I did very much enjoy this. The Albatross character is just nuts, and he's fun. A little fun distraction while I was El Sicko. And that's about it. It's a fun little family film if you have a tolerance for that kind of thing. I know not everybody does. If you knew going in this wasn't going to be a movie for you, then it's not a movie for you. But that's a review. That's a little thing to put up to keep me on schedule while I'm mostly out of it. And hopefully... Oh, the pad is down for the house. I will definitely say that. We're at that point. They just have to actually just put it in and install everything, but they have to have it finished first. So it's all on them. We're waiting on them now. But then the house will be in, and I can set up the new set, and you won't see this junky, cobweb-filled nightmare. Sorry. And then, that's about it. So, see you around, till next time. Arctic Dogs, I recommend it, but maybe I'm too kind as a critic. And, till next time, stay tuned. See ya.